Hi everyone, I will be presenting the strategies and circumstances that have helped newcomers unseat market leaders in the video game industry. But first I want to examine who are the leaders in the video game industry right now. We have Microsoft with their Xbox 360 that launched in 2005. We have Sony with their PlayStation 3 that launched in November of 2006, as well as Nintendo with the Wii that launched in December of 2006. How they got to be market leaders, of course, they had to unseat the big guys like Atari and Sega, and back in the the arcade days, we had people like Taito and whatnot. But they gained market share by focusing on the growth opportunities within the industry. There were the mature areas like the consoles and the PCs and other components that were already mature areas that caused the whole crash of '83 that crashed the industry, the video game industry. So the new opportunities that are presenting themselves right now is the wireless gaming, which is an emerging market right now in the United States, but it's already very big in Japan. It is you need a modem, a router, and a PC. It's completely wireless. You can play from anywhere. It's hugely successful in Japan, and that's carrying over in the United States right now, and it's really catching on. So that's going to be huge growth opportunities for the big three leaders in the near future. But what they're really gaining market share on right now is the online games and the online platforms. The online games and platforms, what that has allowed them to do is to bring together the video game developer and the consumer to work together, directly together. What will happen in the online platform is that a regular video game developer out there will develop his own proprietary design, his own video game, and he will upload it onto a platform made by the big three companies. A regular consumer looking to buy a new game will be surfing around that platform, find an interesting game, download it directly onto his console, and immediately there's a sale and everybody benefits. The developer benefits, the company benefits, as well as the consumer, because what that does is that reduces the price. The video game developer no longer has to approach a publisher to market his product in shiny packaging, spending hundreds, if not spending millions, of dollars on marketing to encourage consumers to buy a certain game. So what that has done, what all three companies realize, whoever has the best platform, whichever that will protect both the developer and his proprietary design and help the consumer get a better price in this slowing economy, that company, of course, will gain more ground, more market share in the industry. Nintendo has a great platform with it's called WiiWare. There are thousands of games on there. Nintendo has so many components anyways. They have hundreds and thousands of options available on the WiiWare platform. Sony has their store, Sony PlayStation Store. You could download hundreds and thousands of games as well. Microsoft Xbox has their live marketplace platform where developers can market directly to consumers. That has driven the price down, so it benefits everybody involved. Of course, some of the strategies that the newcomers have used is to offer more options, more games. Every video game company knows you offer more games, you will bring the consumers in. The young serious gamers, they will go through games. Every mother, every father, every auntie like myself knows the real money is not in the console. The money comes afterward in the games. That's where the true cost is for us consumers. But the software companies know that. So what they do is, at launch time, whoever can offer the most games, of course, will get the most consumers. And how the 1995 success of the Sony PlayStation over the Sega Saturn is a good example. Sega Saturn launched 4 months earlier than they were supposed to launch, and they launched with only a few games because they had already realized that the winner takes all. The first person to launch their games in the industry will win. So they launched in May, and their video game developers were not ready, so they only were able to launch with a few games. Sony launched in September of 1995, and they were able to take market share away from Sega because they launched with 30 games. There you go. The technology, of course, is another big draw. The failure of the Dreamcast, the Sega Dreamcast, was a lot of people blamed it on Windows CE that it was running on at the time. Any serious gamer will tell you they will not play a game if they know it will freeze up on them, if it will crash on them. They will not touch it. Word will spread very quickly. Nobody will buy it. The Dreamcast failed. That's one of the reasons Dreamcast failed. They had other internal management issues and whatnot, but that was a big deal for gamers. They didn't like it for that reason. A success story for technology is the Xbox series for Microsoft. Microsoft really allowed and took care of, and takes care to this day, of their serious gamers. The Halo fans, Halo is a series that every single serious gamer waits for. It's highly anticipated. They are fanatic about the game, and that's because Microsoft has really accommodated the serious gamer. It's running on, right now, Halo is running on Microsoft DirectX 9.0 interface. It's highly programming intensive, and Microsoft has set aside several servers just for Halo users, because at any one point in time, any one Halo game that is in progress cannot accommodate 16 players. Yeah, so you need quite a few servers to accommodate all of these gamers playing any one Halo game at one time. So Microsoft has basically secured very, very good loyalty. They have a lot of loyal fans, as I said, that every serious gamer waits for the next Halo game in the series. Price. Price is another strategy that has been used, and in this slowing economy, it's very, very important. What I would say, when Microsoft launched their Xbox, they launched at $100 less than the PlayStation 3. Yeah. So when the Nintendo Wii was released in December of 2006 at $300, that was a big draw for most consumers. They had lots of bells and whistles, so many options with the Wii, and it was only $300. The PlayStation 3 lost a lot of ground, even though they launched first, just because of the price. In this worsening economy, everybody needs to operate at a much better price. Figure out efficiency to bring the price down so the consumer can afford it. The broad appeal as well of the game is another huge strategy. The Nintendo Wii, even though they launched last in 2006, December of 2006, they have gained so much ground just because of the broad appeal of the Nintendo Wii. They have launched the Wii Fit. They have seen a huge demographic change, not a change, but an addition onto their regular demographic of serious gamers. Women have joined the Nintendo Wii demographic. People over 35 have joined the Nintendo demographic just because they have so many options. You could play bowling on your Nintendo. The younger kids can do the hula hoop business. You could play tennis on your Nintendo Wii. You have all types of sports and other activities, as well as options for the core demographic, the serious gamer. That, I believe, has cemented Nintendo's growing place in the market, and I think that will help them, if it already hasn't gained them, the most market share in the industry right now. It is their broad appeal as well as the price. The price is only $300. It's extremely low. So I think Nintendo is the biggest winner at this time. Thank you.